Oh, COPPA, mammalian. Hey everybody, it is I, MisterSkids, bringing you an update video, which I haven't done in quite some time. It's been a long time actually since I've made a video. It is because I've had so many things kind of on my plate that I've accidentally bitten off way more than I could ever chew by, taking on a lot of things like the streaming, trying to do a lot of networking, and trying to also do the YouTube videos, and also taking up not only just juggling, but I'm also trying to take up guitar now. I'm bringing back guitar, and I want to learn how to play the saxophone as well. And I love playing instruments. I used to play them back in the day when I was much younger, and I have kind of a few years of experience at them, and I want to kind of go back to them and try to get better at them. But that kind of also messes with the videos quite a bit. All this stuff that I'm trying to do at the same time, it kind of messes with the videos. And if you had read the title of this video, we're going to be talking a little bit about COPPA. I'm not going to go into extreme detail about it because there's already plenty enough videos that have gone into detail about COPPA. Basically, YouTube has been fucking up for the last 10 years, and I do not give a crap if I swear today. I don't care. This is not child-friendly, and it never is going to be child-friendly. I've never been child-friendly in my entire life. Like, I try to talk to people on an intelligent level. I've never tried to pander to people. I've never tried to talk down to people, and I'm not going to talk down dumb for children. That's just never going to happen on this channel. Sorry, never gonna happen. So, with that out of the way, COPPA, as you have heard, is taking responsibility and attacking YouTube for YouTube's transgressions for the last 10 years. Trust me, it's been going on for a long time. Out of all the websites in the world, YouTube's been the worst taking advantage of children. It has been doing so for years. Not only that, the people on YouTube have been taking advantage of their kids or their family members or adopted children for years. Take, for instance, the Family of 5 videos, which rightfully gotten taken down because, oh hey, they were fucking scumbags to their children. With people like that constantly harassing their own children, or harassing other children, or children being harassed on this site constantly by either ads or the ignorance of machines, because YouTube thinks that it can solve every single one of its problems with a goddamn bot that has no idea what it's doing at all, no IQ, no human sympathy. We all suffer. So what's happening? So what is happening right now is it's a bit of a scare. Okay, nothing could come of it, or a ton of stuff could come from it. We could all lose our jobs. Every one of us content creators could easily just lose whatever content we're creating, go to jail, or get lawsuited. Or it could not. None of that could happen. Believe me when I say this is a very slim chance of this happening, people getting their channels erased and stuff like this. This could happen, but it's not that easy. The FTC has tried that before in the past with piracy. They tried to arrest little children, they tried to arrest old grandmas, and just got a huge amount of flack for it, and the FTC was demonized by the people, and then they decided that we can't arrest every single person who pirates because it's going to be this cluster, it's just going to be a cluster fudge of people getting arrested for downloading a movie illegally. It's ridiculous. So they decided to go after big corporations, aka Google, Pirate Bay, and stuff like that, where they could get a hold of a big business and shake them down for money and stop them from doing so. But this time, this might change because there's a lot of content creators out there that make a lot of content, and they're notoriously big. Like Markiplier, PewDiePie, and some other notable gamers, reviewers, like myself. I'm not gonna say I'm a notable reviewer, but just reviewer in general. Animators, stuff like that. Anybody who could even be considered to be childlike, if you child-friendly in the least, can be targeted. This could mean the end of lots of channels. this could be the end of YouTube as we know it. This could be the final straw that breaks the back of YouTube that has been, like, snapped in 15 different spots already over the last course of, I don't know, how long has this site been up for now? Here on this channel, my channel in particular, I don't know what I'm going to do because even I am now possibly under the subject of fire. If people find me, if the FTC finds me, if YouTube finds me, because YouTube's already paid their dues. They already got sued, and now they're targeting the content creators, as this one idiot said.
So the analogy that I think of, imperfect, is the expression about shooting fish in a barrel. And YouTube is the barrel, and the content creators are the fish.
I beg your pardon.
COPPA is an okay law. COPPA, however you pronounce it. It's an okay law. When it was placed in for children, to keep children from falling prey to advertisements on the internet, I'm all for that. However, the FTC trying to target people and content creators that don't deserve it, I don't believe in this shotgun mentality of, like, shoot everything in the fucking barrel and hope that the shit flies, because if you don't specifically target the people that are underlyingly breaking the rules, it won't help matters. It's like going into the ghetto and arresting everybody for being a drug dealer when they could possibly not be drug dealers. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. The backlash could possibly have lawsuits involved, because not everybody is as poor as a fuck as me. See, there's a lot of people who have money. There's like the Beast, apparently, who I don't know why, but apparently everybody thinks I look like the Beast.
Nope.
I don't see the resemblance, but apparently, like, people like the Beast, who's already rich, and then you try to sue him and try to take down his videos and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden he comes back with like a bunch of lawyers, like a lawyer team, because he can afford a lawyer team, and then he tries to sue the FTC for wrongfully labeling him. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Stuff like that could come back to bite the FTC in the ass. Not only financially, but it'll also like reflect really badly on the FTC if they actually do something like this. People will complain, as people do, and there could be like picketing. I don't want to say picketing, because that's not the word I'm looking for. I can't think of the word right now. My brain is just mush. This is why I hate doing stuff like this. But I think you guys get what I mean. There's just be people with picket signs going out and constantly harassing the FTC and other businesses and stuff like that, and it gives them bad press, and nobody will trust the FTC after this. So I just don't feel like they could target every single one of us and hope that, you know, they get rid of content creators when it's literally not the content creator's fault when little 7-year-old Billy hops onto mama's fucking cell phone and decides, I'm gonna watch a violent video game of Markiplier's, of violent horror games that he has played many of over the years, and therefore it's little Billy's fault, and Markiplier's, or not little Billy's fault, but Markiplier's fault for fucking making that video. No, that's not how this works. Parents need to take responsibility for their children.
End the discussion.
It is not up to the content creator to make sure that little Billy doesn't have a terrible environment growing up. Oh no. It's up to the parents. Take responsibility for your actions and your children. It is ridiculous that we live in a day and age where nobody can take responsibility for anything, especially parents. It just boggles my brain. My mother, God bless her soul, made sure that if I did anything wrong, I owned up to it. She always made sure that if anything, I did something stupid, it wasn't like the school's fault, unless it was. But, you know what I mean, like, she knew where the fault lied. If I did something stupid at school, I got punished. if I decided to step out of line and, I don't know, throw a book across the room, you know what? It's not the fucking book manufacturer's fault for making a heavy book if it hits a kid in the head. It's my fault for tossing the damn thing. I just wish people would understand that. It's the actions. Your actions have consequences. If you let your child watch content that you don't want them to watch, it is not the child's fault. It is not the content's creator's fault. It's not the content's fault. It's your fault because you couldn't be what you're supposed to be, a goddamn parent. And that's just my entire thoughts on COPPA and the FTC right now. I am thinking about also doing unscripted stuff like this more often. I'm going to have to make sure that it's not child-friendly, but not child-friendly enough. I don't know. I'm going to make sure that it's not child-friendly, but I'm going to also make sure that the FTC doesn't get on my ass about things, because who knows what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to change the way I do my channel. Because I do not want to be fined whatever amount of money they're saying that could be fined, or anybody could be fined. Everybody has been saying it's like $42,000 for each video, but that's kind of a random number apparently that nobody really knows where that number just came from, but what we do know is it can still be a big number. What's the difference between $1,000 per video and $42,000 per video? Sure, some people can cover that, the $1,000 per video, but only the greatest and biggest of YouTubers could. And for somebody like me, $1,000 might as well be $42,000. If I go under, if they decide to attack me and they try to say, well, all this content looks like it was child-friendly, again, I've never been child-friendly in my goddamn life, then I'm screwed. I have no way of backing that up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to make videos like this. I don't like using the camera that I have. It kind of looks like crap. The quality of the lighting is crap. And the quality of the overall, my ability to constantly speak can be a little crap. Especially when I see what I mean? Read scripts. I meant to say read scripts. I have a bit of a stutter, so I have sometimes a hard time talking. I'm going to see and test the waters and see what you guys think, if you like what this content is. What I had planned, what I have planned right now for the channel, I'm currently working on a collaboration with Channel Hopper and Right Angle on the Has Been Hotel pilot. I've been working on a Gretzko's review. I already got the audio done for that. I've already clipped out all the bad stuff and got rid of all the crappy audio. I'm just waiting for my artist to finish up the pieces that I need to be able to actually animate myself. Before I do a Gretzko Season 2, I'm thinking about releasing the Hollow review. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the review that I had for the Hollow that I've kind of been sitting on for a long time, and instead of doing it with the animated version of myself, I'm going to do it like this. Everything I am talking about is a bit unscripted, so I'm hoping that I don't rant too much about this. I usually follow a script because I have ADHD, I also have anxiety disorders and depression and stuff like that, so it sometimes is very hard for me to stay focused on the subject matter, and I might trail off, or I might ramble, or I might repeat myself. So I am really sorry if this video sucks when it comes out, but at least I am wanting to do something about the situation. I hope that you find some enlightenment. This is why I don't do these things. I hope that you find some enlightenment with this video, and I am hoping that this channel can actually be something and actually make a difference, because that's always how I've wanted this channel to be. I want this channel to be a different channel, a place that you can speak your mind without having to worry about the issues at hand, worried about Karens coming and taking you away because they want to see your manager, or about YouTube or the FTC or freaking trolls or anything like that, or the popular like decisions or the popular ideas of like, hey, you gotta think this way and that's it. No, that's never been this channel, and it will never be this channel, and I want that to continue into the future. So thank you guys again for joining me. I'm sorry I rambled again, but please take care. Try not to get too scared about this. Just keep calm. Don't be angry. Do not try to throw hissy fits. Do not do anything like that. That doesn't help us. That doesn't help anyone. It just makes you look like a child, and nobody was going to want to listen to a child. Be civil. Be a grown-up about this, and just continue to keep your eyes and ears open. That's the best you can do. Keep your eyes and your ears open to everything that is happening, and make sure to voice yourself in a proper manner. Thank you guys again, and take care. See ya.
Boom, this is Mr. Skids.